'Tis the season. Good afternoon. David Hartman here, live at the gigantic Upper Keys Nautical Flea Market put on by the Rotary Club, Upper Keys Rotary, Key Largo Rotary, and Sunset Rotary of Key Largo, to raise scholarships for local high school students. What a good cause. This is our biggest event here in the Upper Keys, and this is our biggest event I've seen for this flea market in many years. 300 vendors, 15 food trucks. Let's go check it out right now. I'm going to tell you where I'm at. I'm going to tell you the hot spots to see. And you can come down today till 5 o'clock and tomorrow 9 till 3. It's a little slower day, but all the vendors are still here. It is Slam and Say. I've been here since 7:30. I walked the whole festival already, the whole flea market already. And it took me 4.5 hours, so leave some time because it's amazing. There is something here for everybody. It's absolutely awesome. And a lot of new vendors. You've been here before. It's not, this is not the same. A lot of nautical stuff, but some for everybody. And a lot of new vendors this year. And more vendors. Started out with 200 vendors. Probably when I first came 10 years ago. Now there's 300 vendors and a lot of food choices. Let's turn around and show you guys what it's all about. As always, when you're watching this, like it and share it. It really does help me out. And leave a comment and a question in the chat. I'll try to answer it as I'm here. It's a little sunny, but I'll take a break and answer comments or answer them afterwards. But here's the main entrance, two main entrances, right by the Islamorada firehouse. The buses this year, new arrangement. The buses now come in and drop off where these people are standing to get picked up. They park at Coral Shoals High School. The only way you can park by here and get here early, and they go, oh, I'm going to go park close by, is get here by 7 a.m. on Saturday. Sunday's a little later, probably 8 a.m. Sunday. Or keep going and park at the Montessori School has parking down the way for $10, and that's a good cause too. If not, if you're not here early, then park at Coral Shores and just find a spot and take the bus down. And they drop off in here. They alleviate traffic on Route 1. And they alternate the drop-off. So there's two entrances. I like this entrance better. So even if you're dropped off at the entrance by the bathrooms, the Founders Park main entrance, I would keep walking this way, go behind these boats here, show them some patronage, and then come in the main entrance. This was the main entrance for many, many years. And now there's two entrances. This is still the main entrance, right by the firehouse. And this is one long start. They put only boats on the left-hand side, and they put more vendors in the main field, more vendors around the rim of the baseball park. So better setup this year. Better logistics with traffic. They had to do something because more people are coming and more vendors. All for a good cause for these guys right here. Let's check her all out. I heard a comment from Rotary Leadership. They wanted me to show more infrastructure this year. Last year's video, I started live before I actually knew what was going on. And half my video was trying to figure out what was happening. But now I know the deal. I came here first. Last year I went live my first time here for the morning. I've been here for 4.5 hours already and went back and got my gear for you guys. So yes, nautical theme is the top theme here, but obviously you're going to have clothing. And again, thank you for supporting the scholarship fund, and they do a good business here. And a lot of vendors, like the beer company, Islamorada Brewing Company, they donate the beer to raise money. Love this guy. Key Largo Adirondack. Back to his normal location. Made locally here in the Keys, not too far from my house. That is some great stuff. This is right in the main entrance. You can see the difference this year. This was vendors on both sides for many years. Now it's all boats. They took the boats out of the main field and put more food trucks there. And also to alleviate people trying to go back and forth and missing one side of it. So if you're in the mood for a boat, stay on the left. If not, stay on the right. And again, I can't emphasize enough, a lot of new vendors. Excellent weather. Nice winter day in the Florida Keys. If you're about coming down, you can still make it today, park at Coral Shores. If you want to deal with the traffic, you may get here because people are leaving. You'll probably get a closer parking spot, but there'll be a lot of traffic getting here. Where my man go? I want to talk to him. If it pops back up, I'll talk to him. I got a mic system here where I can actually interview people, so hopefully we'll have it done. Lots of cool stuff for boating, obviously. Lots of fishing gear, lots of boats for sale. Love your stuff. And obviously they went nautical very heavy early on. These guys are awesome. If you come here, definitely donate. I have to come back and do this. No, we should. Am I coming on camera? Come on, why not? Hold on, we'll bust it. Let's get you go by the rock. Yeah. Hey, girls, come here real quick. Let's get the girls. Hard the music.
You want to do this golf?
Hold on, guys. We're going to tell all about this cool little fun. Perfect.
That's good.
What's your name?
Scott Pennington.
Scott. Tell us why we're here today.
Hold on, let the girls come on. Are you going live?
I'm live right now.
Oh, shoot. Hey, listen, so thank you so much, guys, the Rotary Club of the Keys. We love you guys. We're here. This is our 13th year. We're raising money for these girls to play college softball in front of college coaches across the country. Every single one of these girls has already secured a college scholarship to go play after they're done in high school. And it's because of donors that have been here year after year. We really appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Excellent. I love the shirts, rock gold. They're good cause. You guys having fun today?
Yes.
All right, so when do I come by and pick up my cooler?
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Excellent. Love you guys.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. What a good cause. So I'm not sure how the audio was. I got a lav mic set today. It may be a little harsh, but at least you can hear it. So I want to showcase them. They're here every year raising money for their softball trips.
I asked him if I could get a ride.
You gotta support the local students, right?
I'm not giving you a ride.
So again, this setup's new this year, having only boats on the left-hand side of the main entrance. I like that. You know, if I see a boat, I'll go look at it. If not, golf carts. I can use the golf cart for Fort Wilderness. Where's my Fort Wilderness fans in the audience? I love this guy because he's like 100% nautical. I took a picture and already posted it. By the way, I already posted pictures to David W. Hartman Instagram and Facebook this morning. Instagram limited 10 pictures, but I went ahead and Facebook did almost 40 pictures in my early rounds, and now we're doing live. This guy's got a lot going on. If you love boating gear and trinkets, he's got it. Well, very well organized. Awesome. Some booths just sell themselves. And as you look right now, you get some of the artwork. They try to mix up the booths. They hit you hard nautical off the bat. And here we have, love this artwork. I love the charts, the paintings on it. A lot of these are done by hand. We saw a guy in Coconut Grove Art Festival last week, and he was actually really drawing in his booth. Had a big Ryobi fan, Barry Carr fan on his head. It was hot like today. It's always warm, you know, it's February. Maybe sometimes it's colder in March and February here. Even in April sometimes it's colder in the early April. And it's, as usual, it's hot here. Not much wind gets back here unless you're by the beach. We'll show you the beach in a minute. Stay tuned. So stay on the feed, guys. I'm going to make it to the main field. I'm going to feature some of my favorite people and vendors. Ones I think really shine that are here all the time, or some that are unique. So stay tuned as I get through this. If you can't make it, this will be a teaser for you. If you're going to come down soon, maybe you'll see something you like, and you'll have a shortcut to find that booth. These are pretty cool. So we're in Founders Park, Islamorada, the Florida Keys, Upper Florida Keys. If you haven't been here before, it's a whole slice of paradise in itself. It's a 100-mile wide, 100-mile long island chain archipelago. Mostly we're like a half mile to a mile wide in points. And right through those woods over here is the water. We'll go see the water in a minute. This event's been put on for 28 years, 28th season right now. We didn't miss 1 year due to COVID in 2021. 2020 was, if you heard my feed last year, was a little bit weak because people were already canceling. COVID was a concern. And then 2022 was a rebound year last year. But this year is much bigger, much bigger. So here's part of the new features. Make sure when you come down the main road, walk right. And this now connects to the new second entrance that they started last year. And that was kind of like partly some booths, and people were confused where to go. Travel through there without knowing where they go. Well, now go in the main entrance. I would walk right and hit this perimeter, and then work your way down, and then hit the field, and then exit this way. Exit the way you came in. And you can catch both these on the two sides coming back. I did that this morning. It worked out well. And naturally, just kind of went this way. And they really built out. This used to be just a cul-de-sac with a couple booths. Now it's a full area here. My man, Key Largo Chocolates. Paul's out there. Go, Paul. So we'll just give you a quick preview here. My goal is to show you guys the beach, because that's what we're all about in the Florida Keys. Appreciate you being on. See some cool people watching. Robin Jarvie, how's Disney? All right. See some comments. Trying to read comments here while I'm in the shade. Leslie Wiseman, where are you? I'm holding one of the mics in my hand, so I hope it sounds okay. It's hard to clip it back on. My hands are full. Here's what I love about this festival, guy. I go to a lot of festivals, and I was just at Coconut Grove Art Festival last weekend. There's 2 festivals there, St. Joseph's Art Show and then the Coconut Grove side by side, and you don't see stuff like this. And this is why you come here. The brass. I want one of these in my house. And even to Christmas gifting. It's only $1,500. I did preview some people. I didn't tell them how to interview them because it's just too busy. So hopefully there's some more interviews as we go. Can't guarantee it because their priority is to sell today. Sell, and sell they are. I walked in here at 7:30. Show's already open. If you ever come on a Saturday, you got to park. If you want to avoid this high school is empty of them. But come all the way down, park at the Montessori school, past the main entrance here. Pay the $10, support them, and then people were already in here at 7:30. You can probably enter it. 6:15 guys were waiting to get in. The Adirondack chair guy told me. Check this out. This is awesome. Very cool, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Mark Luke.
Hi,
and
Mark.
I'm called the Island Art Guy, and these are my original Florida Keys pictures.
I think this just stands out. Is this your first year here?
No, not even close.
Okay.
This is probably about my 5th or 6th year here,
Excellent.
even after the space COVID and stuff.
Really? Sorry I missed you last year, but I just want to show this off because actually his Florida Keys are actually keys. That is awesome. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Take care. Thanks.
Then, of course, can't forget about for all the boating people. Of course, plenty of nautical stuff. So I know people say, oh, it's not nautical. Oh, trust me, it's heavy nautical. And you just have to make sure you hit the whole show and leave with about 4 hours to do that. I mean, I took my time this morning, probably slowest I've ever been. And I'm glad I did because I got to see everyone, talk to everyone. Being here early, you can kind of get to know the vendors, see what they're all about. This time of day, it's going to be warmer for one. It's a little hot right now. And also, it's going to be harder to talk to the people and negotiate and get what you want. Who wants to see the beach? Okay, so let's talk about food. This year, 15 food trucks, as I mentioned in the post, on my Instagram post, photos post on Facebook, and on the start of the feed today. Make sure you rewind this and watch the whole thing. We're just coming on now. We started the main entrance, now we're on the beach. All we did was come down the main Founders Park Road by the baseball field on the southern side. We haven't even hit the main field yet. By the way, whoever told me this morning infrastructure, have I shown enough infrastructure yet? Done a pretty good job, I think. Food area. So they've dedicated the beach just to food now. The Rotary, their breakfast and lunch now is on the beach. If you come tomorrow, their breakfast normally sells out. This year they came prepared. They knew the numbers, and they were going breakfast till a good 10 o'clock. Now they're out on lunch. Craig's, famous Craig's. Awesome fish sandwiches. Well, here's why you come here. It's buy some wares, buy some nautical gear, buy some artwork, some jewelry and clothing, and then get a meal from the Rotary, support the scholarship. Everything here is donated by Doc Lee and other vendors. And then chill and just enjoy our environment here in the Florida Keys. And yes, it doesn't suck. And they've done a great job this year. Logistically, this is the best festival I've seen. I've been coming since I moved here in 2004. I think I founded it in 2008 maybe. I can't remember. But I've been coming every year. It's been on since, again, the COVID year. And this is by far the biggest festival I've seen. It is a bit slower on Sunday, I will say. And the most well-organized festival and the most food options. My man Tim, if you like barbecue, I'm going to have some of his stuff before I leave. Fantastic. And there's some food selections along the way where I was just pointing before that big new area where my ice cream man is. Deliver Chocolate's here for the first time. Beyond him, it's a bunch of coffee shops, cheese guys, some pastries. So they mix up the food and they spread out the drink booths, cans and bottles only. Sorry, tin cans and bottle cans only throughout the festival. The tap beer I'll show you on the way out. Trying to find someone to talk to here. Oh, is Ted here? Ted's not here. I know that guy. So here's the Rotary working hard. Hey, Ted, come out here. Ted. We'll talk to Doc. Say hello.
Hello.
Say why we're here today.
Okay, we're here at Key Largo. We're at the Gigantic Nautical Flea Market, and we've done very well. We've served over 600 people
That's amazing.
to date. We had figured we'd sell no more than 300. We're already done at 600, and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
They've served over 600 people breakfast. Now they're on for lunch.
Yep.
We ran out of lunch already.
We ran
And
out
now
of
lunch. Hey, what's going on?
What are you guys doing?
Awesome festival. I've walked the whole thing. You guys, your breakfast was amazing. So thank you
Well,
for
good.
cooking.
Glad to hear that.
Excellent.
And I like your glasses.
Aren't they
In
great?
case you don't know, they're orange.
Yes.
That's what you guys are orange in that ad.
Fancy a Peg Laurent.
I would go on that ad.
This is my trademark. Good job, guys. Those are the volunteers, the high school students doing their thing. That was Doc Bellini, famous eye doctor in town, my eye doctor. And they're big into the Rotary, and all the Rotary people in their network of volunteers volunteer their time. And they're out of food. But don't worry, plenty of other food choices. Well, they have some food left, I believe. They're done cooking, but they have some food already cooked left. They'll run out soon, but don't worry, plenty of other food down here. Point is, get here early. But if you can't, don't worry. It goes into the afternoon, 5 o'clock today, and then 3 o'clock tomorrow, 9 to 3 tomorrow. Pardon the noise. Leave a comment. I checked comments before. I'm going to hit some shade and check comments again before I shut down. So stay tuned. I'm going to wind down by showing you the beer tent, where that is. Again, there is canned beer, and there's a roving golf cart. I had a Bloody Mary this morning. Check out my picture on Instagram. Got a Bloody Mary this morning from a golf cart roving the festival. Awesome. You like corn? Awesome roasted corn. My man Henry putting on the show. Hi, Henry. Wave, Henry. That's Henry Menendez, Vice Chair of Key Largo Chamber, big into the Rotary and Key Largo Rotary, Sunset Rotary. And he's here with his company, volunteering his time for the music and announcements. And here it is, Islamorada Beer Company, sponsored their beer. They donated their beer for the festival. They sell it, and all that money raises proceeds for the scholarships. They're busy now. And then they have a chair company on both sides showing off their wares for sale. So you're allowed to sit in them. So you get a beer and just sit and chill. So again, this year, food is on the beach. That's where you go, just sit and chill. Bring in bathing suit if you want. The main portalettes are right here. There are bathrooms here, the county bathrooms, because it's a county park, Founders Park, for Islamorada, the village as they call it. But I think they're open now. They were closed before. But there are real bathrooms by the pool that's here, the famous pool in Founders Park. And there's also bathrooms by the second entrance where the cars come in Founders Park. So we're back where I started, the other side of that baseball park. There are real bathrooms. I used one this morning. So if you're not a portalet fan, know where your bathrooms are. They are limited here. And the best ones, again, are across the field here where that silver roof is, and that's where the pool is, the clubhouse. All right, here's the main field. Let's show off a few things here, because they're here every year. It's good to see the Rotary guys relaxing a bit because they work their tail off. So here's Cito. My friends are here every year. Hey, wave, guys, you're live. How's the show going for you?
Doing great, yeah. A lot of people here this time.
Is this your probably busiest show yet, you think?
Yeah, probably is.
Probably is, huh?
Look at the weather. How can you beat the weather?
You live in paradise, right, my friend?
That's right, absolutely.
Well, thanks for being here again.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Cito.
See ya.
Do you own a boat? Have to have Cito. Great membership program. You have the membership program you break down, you're not going to pay $1 million to get a tow. I own a boat dock, but not a boat. That's by design. The B guys here, always busy. Hi, Jeff. You heard me. Hi, Paula. Hey. They're super slammed. Like I said, I'm going to try to get clips here and there of people, but I wanted to see the whole festival before I interviewed. I kind of came this morning, did interviews, but my goal was to see what was here, and that actually worked better. So again, you got some amazing artists. This is the main field. It took me about 45 minutes this morning to get through this. Just because it's just so much to see, and a lot of these booths go way back, and you have to explore them. So it's not just some we'll walk in front of, but some are like labyrinths. Like this guy right here, as an example. Awesome artwork. And I'm not showcasing anyone in particular. I'm not sponsoring anybody. No one's sponsoring me. I'm just literally showing off cool looking artwork, something to attract you guys to come down here. And these festivals are what the Keys all about. In the wintertime, 'tis the season, I always keep saying. From Christmas till really late April, we are just slammed with awesome things to do between South Miami and the Florida Keys, including the Marathon Seafood Festival in 2 weeks. Mid-March, on March 11th, 12th weekend, I will be there. Going live again. Stay tuned. So like spear guns, there's your thing. So a good example, again, well set up booth has you coming in. That way the person will be up front working it. They can sit down and relax, come talk to them. There's some really good vendors there. Again, back to the nautical theme. So I saw it took a break for a little while and mix. Start off hard nautical, so they kind of spread it out. Start off hard, get that theme, and then kind of spread different vendors. Really, anyone can really exhibit here. I saw a few empty locations. CRF is here. We love CRF. Hey, wave. The sanctuary is here. I took the little pole, take their pole. Very challenging pole. Like your best experience feeling from being on the reefs. Here it is. My peeps. All right, you guys are really trending on Facebook. Woo-hoo! Don't worry, the alcohol comes to you at this flea market. Come on down. Cheers. Woo! There we go. There's the menu. Told you. Check out the picture on Facebook. Got a Bloody Mary this morning about 8 a.m. Didn't have to wait in line. It came right to me. Can't beat that. There's the main field. Obviously, this is your goal, but obviously they made it a lot wider. And I think they took out a row several years ago because it was just too packed. So now they spread out the people, mostly due to COVID. They said, you know what, this actually works better. That's where that ring of booze came from around the baseball field, I believe. I'm not an organizer, but I believe it came out. And then they said, you know what, taking out a row in this field really helped navigation. And again, no more boats at the end here. So you saw a roving beer, you saw the tap beer, plenty of canned beer in the back corner. And there's some great things to see. Some of the furniture is incredible. This guy's cool. He has a walk-in booth with carpet. So he's got a carpet here. And I just love unique, you bring them in the shade, and let them, get a break from the crowd and the heat. Love the carpet. Protect the field here at Founders Park. It's used for kids. And again, it's a local City of Islamorada park. I know that guy. Say hi, Lou. Lou. Say hello.
Hey, Dave.
What's going on? Hi, Lou.
We've got treasures, man.
All right. See that? Been a happy local shopping at the flea market. Yeah, my boat captain, Ocean Divers for years. Remember that company, guys? I look at some of this stuff, and I appreciate these guys just carting this stuff here. And they can't park in the air. They still got to unload it, and weather's always a risk. And then another one over here, again, allows you to walk in. And you can buy some furniture, buy some fishing rods and gear, or buy a jacuzzi. How about one that holds like 15 people? Oh, wow. That's not a jacuzzi, that's a swimming pool. Oh, they actually have a pool over there. Crazy. So this is where the boats, some boats are on display. And then there's the main field. If you saw my post from the Eagles concert, the long run, the cover band, they were awesome. I'll be back next weekend for a Tom Petty cover band and a warm-up band. And it'll be right there. And the field that we're in now will be full of people and vendors and some cars. That's what the parking will be. So it's a mostly used park. That's a nice pool. No hole required. Proof for the Keys. My yard's full of coral. Digging is difficult. So there's the aquatic center. That's your primary nice bathroom here. I'll say cleanest bathroom here. If you're on this side, sneak over there and won't be much of a line. Actually, it's over that way, my bad. That was one bathroom on the outside and maybe one over there too. No parking there. Parking's all Coral Shores if you get here late in the afternoon or early morning on the old road. On the way to park, there's some parking, but it's treacherous. Here's one of the beverage stations, the alcohol stations. You missed the mobile cart.
I don't know about the interview.
You guys get some good coverage today. Getting everything. Teaching you guys to come on down. And then here's another tap beer area. And then along the way, I've seen numerous, just again, cooler-based locations with just canned beer. So they spread out the alcohol real nice and a lot more food choices. A lot more food choices. Another sitting area in the shade. You need it. It's warm here, which is nice. Not complaining. So much wider aisles. And some of these, this guy here has like 3 rows and a whole truck you can walk into. I mean, of all stuff. Oh, I want to feature this guy with these tables up ahead. I thought that he's here every year, and it's just awesome. I want to buy one, but they're very expensive. You want weights, you got lead. I got a picture. I didn't put it on Facebook. Maybe I did. I posted 40 pictures. I forget which ones I posted. And the guy had the lead was hot. He had just made it in the morning. I used to make lead when I was a kid. My dad used to melt down old tire weights. Want ropes? We got them. Oh, I want this old gas pump from Mobil from the 50s. Back there.
I read all over.
That's actually a liquor cabinet now. On a traffic light. This mall's got everything. Someone put a comment what that reference is from. This mall's got everything. Pier 1 Imports. That's actually a liquor cabinet. Unfortunately, $2,000 above my pay grade. So cool though. The guy renovated it himself. Took a big loop there. We missed the center aisle. I can't hit every aisle. It's getting warm. Love more brass. Frenzel lenses. Actually, a pretty good deal for something that's so hard to find, I would say. These things are really rare. He goes way out of the country to get them. And I love how they use the open area for different vendors. Look at these things. You want a nice mailbox? Something for your yard? And then the surfboardtables.com. I want one of these. I want one of the wooden ones.
It's a good little conversation.
Again, I just like these things.
Thank you guys.
I want the longer ones. So cool. Suitable for Christmas gifting. Just kidding, of course. All right, so we're going to sneak out from the main field where it's like a little depression here, if you notice. It's warm down there. Let's get out in the breeze, get our way back to the main entrance, and I've been here all morning. Time for me to get the hell out of here. Had a great time. Come on down again. Today, if you're just joining the feed, it was 8 a.m., but really 7 a.m. till 5. And the stop's pretty firm because the vendors are tired and they need to break down for the day. Then tomorrow is 9 till 3. Call it 8 till 3. Well, we want to park a spot. If you want to drive down close, you're probably looking at 7:30. But again, they open up earlier. All right, got some shade here. Danielle's watching. Daniel Elmore, he's actually a vendor here. Featured him on Facebook. Facebook's not cooperating. Now, let me show off my hanging chairs, guys, because I own 3 of them, and they're here every year. I did a live feed last year after my main feed. All right, I'm not sure what the connection is. If anyone's still watching, but I'll keep going. And I'll post this at the recording to YouTube. Here's a divider. So when you walk where they're walking, make sure you come through this tree, because all of a sudden the vendors switch from facing that way to facing this way. And there's no sign telling you that. It's like the one flaw this year in the festival. So a lot of people are walking behind booths without actually seeing them. These are cool, the overlays. Oh, it says I'm still live. I cannot see a thing. I'm not sure how hot my phone is. Hope it sounds okay, guys. A little bit of breeze out, but I do have dead cats on my mics. We covered everything this year. Oh, check out these orchids. That's actually a real plant. Isn't that amazing? So now we're on the road where you drive in as a county park, where the security gate is, right across from the soccer fields. So you can't park in here, but if you ever come in here, if you're a local and come to the park, the big old lighthouse Rotary, we're now on these booths, which didn't exist a few years ago. This was just kind of like an exit when you walked out. Now to spread things out in 2022, they took great detail to move out the booths and spread them out. I love this one. I told her I'd come by and say hello. Like that's her trailer and her booth, an old camper. And just a few things have to go in the truck, the shelf and the chair, she told me. Great lady. Talked to her this morning for a while. Selling all homewares. Fantastic. I try to peek in people in there, but you get an idea. A little dark too. Awesome. Here's my man. I bought 2 of these chairs in 2019. And then I bought another one last year, did a quick live feed when I was doing it. And I'm featured right here. Older picture. That Yeti no shoes are long gone. And that's me, that's my house. That was when I had 2, now we have 3, and there's the man.
There's the man right there. What's up, buddy?
Say hello to my audience.
Hello.
This is Johnny. We just saw him last year at Coconut Grove in here.
Uh-huh.
And I bought a 3rd chair, and now he's back. Back. How are things going today?
Going great. Beautiful weather. Great people. It's perfect.
You here tomorrow?
Yes. Today and tomorrow.
So what time? 3 o'clock?
Is it 3?
9 to 3.
9 to 3.
Excellent. Outdoor Republic, check them out online. But the best deals are here at the festival, at the flea market. So I own one just like this, lighter color. And I own 2 of the hanging ones, the red ones, the singles. And if you've been to my house, you've seen them, you've been in them, you've slept in them. It's outdoorrepublic.com. And I do promote them because they're just awesome chairs. And I've seen him since not my first show, but I ran into them by accident back in 2019 and just love it. And he's working the crowd. As I'm showing this off, I'm trying to check up on comments. A ton of people watching, guys. Can't see everyone. Greg, Mark, what's up? Mark Landers! Rami, what's going on? Well, he's right here on this new walking area. It's all mapped out. There's a guidebook, too. So make sure you do it's kind of like, before you could kind of walk down the main area, hit the main field, then exit. Well, no more of that. You have to do some concentric circles, as they say, to hit every booth. So I would come in, go right at that opening I showed you when I first started the feed, hit these guys, and then hit the field, then exit out the main entrance is the way to go. And that way you'll cover everybody. And make sure you see both sides. Love his hats. Hello again.
How are you?
He has some awesome vintage hats. He's a hat guy. I do want to show off this. My friend Daniel, I'll probably go say hi to him, I promised. I love the locals that are also exhibiting too. It's not just out-of-towners, but we appreciate the out-of-towners. Almost done, guys. Almost at the end. But wait till you see this coffee shop. There's a coffee stand. More plants. Look at these holders. Wow. All right, some viewers popped back on. I think I hit a rough spot for a while. I noticed, by the way, I had 4G the whole way. I wanted to do something with YouTube and Facebook at the same time. No way. Not on 4G. I need 5G. Check out this thing. Wave. I love your coffee shop.
Thank you.
Where are you guys from?
Miami.
Miami. Cool. I love it. This is awesome. Look at this thing. This is definitely brand new this year. So in here, I mentioned the beach for food, but there's also some smaller vendors in here. This awesome coffee truck. And then you got some snacks over here. Cheesecake over here. Ooh, cheesecake, yum. Oh, here's one of the little pop-up stands I said. Where no tap beer, but they have the seltzers from Islamorada and the Islamorada beer, can beer. No plastic bottles being sold. It's a park regulation now. So they have the liquid death cans going on. Or you can bring your own. Hello. Everyone's so happy. Joey's Donuts is here. As you're a local, he's at every festival. He's not getting dead today. Key Largo Chocolates is around the corner. We have more snacks. So now we're going back around to where we started. The opening I showed you at the beginning is here. And then the second entrance is right down there, literally right past that last tent there. And there's a bathroom right there I just used. So if you get dropped off at that stop, and there's 2 different stops, right across this fence here is one stop, and the main entrance I just showed you. That's pretty much the whole festival all in a nutshell. How about that? Walk it without a cam talking fast, and it takes 4 hours. Hope you enjoyed the feed. As always, like this where you're watching and share it. Really does help me out. Hashtag Upper Keys Rotary and Nautical Flea Market. And then it's all about race and scholarship. There they are. We're live, guys. Say hello.
Hi.
I saw you were watching.
We were.
Awesome.
Good seeing you.
Say hi.
Hi.
How are
Tell
y'all?
us who you are.
My name is Carrie. This is my partner Daniel. We February 19th was 2 years ago. We bought vital signs up in Key Largo
Awesome.
at mile marker 103. Full service. If you need a logo, all the way to boat brands, recreations, boat graphics, big monument signs, channel letters, neon, whatever you need, we got you.
That is awesome.
Thanks, David.
Good to have you guys back. This is your
Yes.
first time exhibiting here?
This is our first time.
First time here. Awesome. And I saw Dan watching before. So. All right. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Here's how you reach him. And Carrie is a guru locally. She's involved with some of our local nonprofits doing an amazing job. Thank you. By the way, you got something else? You sell all your Star Wars stuff?
All gone.
Oh.
We're going to bring some Grogu's tomorrow.
Yeah, some of Daniel's works here are amazing. The Star Wars prints you have are ridiculous. So but check them out online. Vital Signs in Key Largo. Love them. They're awesome people. Met them at Peg Laurent's. You know, see Daniel's sunglasses look familiar. I'm wearing some sunglasses from Key Largo Lodge, Coconut Bay Resorts. Key Largo Bay Lodge, and that's Peg Laurent's lodges here in Key Largo. If you want niche lodging, that's the place to be. So now we're getting back to the main entrance feed. Again, this is new starting last year. I love these scooter guys. I can use these for Fort Wilderness. Where's my Fort Wilderness fans in the audience for Disney Fort Wilderness? Happiest campground on earth. I took a ride with them before. They're pretty cool. They're tearing up the grass. Sorry. And he's quite the salesman. I was pitching my ear for a long time. All right, I'm going to say hi to Key Largo Chocolates, and we're going to wrap it up and move on. We already did shopping. All the wares are in my car. How's it going, my friend?
Hey, how are you doing?
How's your day going?
Good. Not bad at all.
So what are you selling today?
Well, we're all out of key lime pie bars now, but we've got some good ice creams going and some Coke and key lime soda.
Will you have more key lime bars tomorrow?
Yep, we'll have it filled up, ready to go.
Excellent.
Big run on it.
We are with Key Largo Chocolates and Ice Cream right in Key Largo and Islamorada. And this is a new time for him this year, exhibiting right off again that little spur. That's now a permanent part of this flea market, right off the main drag here. There's the Killicorn. It was the biggest line here for a while. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you watching. Did a little longer feed this year to kind of cover more. I was given an edict to show more infrastructure, so I showed off as much of the behind the scenes and the people as I could. And all the things you can see here. Obviously, you see there's something for everyone. I mean, yes, it's nautical, big nautical theme, but it is artwork. It is wares for your pool, wares for your boat, wares for your head. And I bought some great things for Christmas, and here's some Christmas things. I love Christmas. You've been to my house at Christmas time. And there's just a lot going on here. Let's get back on the sun, and we'll end the feed. And wish you guys a very happy way. More brass going on. That didn't work. There we go. Thank you, guys. Happy weekend. Late February. We'll be in March soon. Again, the Gigantic Nautical Flea Market here in the Upper Keys, put on by the Upper Keys Rotary and the Key Largo Rotary and Key Largo Sunset Rotary. All the way scholarships for local high school students. They do a phenomenal job here. This is all done by volunteers. And a lot of the sponsors here actually volunteer, whatever they're providing, like Islamorada beer, some of the food vendors, and they give it back to the Rotary for the scholarship fund, which is pretty amazing. This is the biggest festival I've seen here. I've talked to some other vendors who come every year. They said the same thing. Saturday's always busier, so if you're around, have time today, come down today. Weather's great, and tomorrow I haven't checked the forecast, but tomorrow it starts a little later, but still get here early if you want to park close. It's a great time. One of my favorite festivals to come to. I know I spent 4.5 hours here this morning scoping it out for you guys for this feed. Have a fantastic Saturday afternoon, and I'll leave you with some more of the festival as we walk out. We'll show off some of the boats. Again, another pop-up stand. Hi. I know those guys, local company. Want me a golf cart?
And remember, use the dead phrase until the buggy sets in, and you'll get a free motor.
I'm going to stop up here because I still have to buy my raffle tickets for that wonderful softball team you interviewed earlier on, which is coming up. So I'll go as far as that. Wish you guys a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Come on down tomorrow. Can't make it today. This is, to me, our biggest and best festival. They're all good in their own ways, but this has the most diversity and the most people. Great people watching. And of course, for a good cause. There's the exit sign. With that, you guys have a fantastic Saturday afternoon. See you tomorrow.